Hi, my amazing souls. How are you? How are you doing? Are you well? Are you blessed? Are you feeling fantastic? Ooh, fun. I hope that you are. Well, it's a blissful soul, Katrina WW4. What? Zico! And I welcome you. And I welcome you back. And thanks for always coming back to this YouTube channel for another financially literacy, financial freedom blog. Okay, yeah, we're getting out of the blog. Sorry, and we're doing it together. You hear that a lot, maybe. When you're doing these videos, I wake up very early to do this. That's why. So, of course, it's even before breakfast and everything, before it gets too noisy. Well, looks like we have a few minutes. I don't know how much, but our nuisance has left for a minute. Sorry, I don't know for how long. I don't know when he will be back. He's a bike rider, and when he comes to wait for customers, he blasts his music. Now you see, this is YouTube. So that music is going to bring problems to my video. That's why I have to cut whenever he's around and stop then pause until he's gone, gets a customer and goes a client, that is. All right. And he's the only one who does that noise thing. He's actually new here. He's okay. So today let us discuss about the stocks, the shares, investing. You know what you need. Now let's talk about the different stock brokers that we have in the country, because in the previous video, and if you have not watched it, please do go to my page and playlist, check out financial freedom playlist and use it. Okay, use it to go through all the videos on finances. All right. So today I want us to do the stockbrokers that are there in Kenya, because now you know you need a stockbroker to do this, unless the M-Pesa one by Safaricom is up, right? So we have Dyer and Blair, that is Dyer, and then Blair is Blair. This These are like the first stockbrokers, investment firm in this country. If I'm, if I'm not wrong, because they've been here for ages and ages. If I'm wrong, let me know, but they've been here for so long. Yeah. So they have that, the credibility of, they're not a newbie. They've been here. They know what they're doing. So for those people who like, what do we call that kind of stability, they are a good one. Yeah. We also have Suntra Investment Bank. Suntra Investment Bank. All right. And Suntra is Suntra. Okay. We have Omni Mac or Match Security. In bracket, they call themselves OMS Africa Limited. Yeah, so that's another one. And it's Omni, like omnipresent, whatever. And then the match or mark or mache is MARCHE Securities, Securite, whatever. Omni Match Securite, or in short, OMS Africa Limited. It's better that way, right? And then we have SBG Securities. Okay. Then we have Kingdom Securities. We have Kingdom Bank, Kingdom Securities. We also have NCBA. Remember in the previous video I told you, is it in the previous or when starting this one? I don't know. But I have mentioned that you just might find, no, it's in the previous video. You just might find that your bank is also an investment firm, is also doing investments. So you see, we have our first bank, NCBA Bank. I don't know what's up, but it's quiet. So NCBA Bank is our first bank here. See, there's Kingdom Securities, that Kingdom Bank, Kingdom Securities. We also have Standard Investment Bank, SIB, SIB. Yeah, it might confuse you with Suntra, but there's Suntra and then there's Standard Investment Bank. Actually, when I first started out on this whole business, I had an account with Standard Investment Bank. They also have some good reputations. Yeah, so, but by then I was still, let's say, a babe or foolish or stupid, whatever you want to call it. Because instead of listening to my financial advisor that I was working with then, I listened to spiritual. I listened to spiritual people, religious people, and they had me mess up. Yeah, and I ruined that relationship with my financial advisor. I'm really sorry if you ever get to see this. Yeah. So be careful also who you are consulting on what, you know. Yeah, that messed me up. Story for another day or never, or never day. We also have Kestrel Capital. Kestrel, Kestrel. Kestrel Capital. We do also have AIB Axis Africa Limited. That is in caps. If you're writing AIB and then AXYS, AIB Axis Africa Limited. There's a dash in between AIB and Axis. Yeah. We also have ABC Capital, like A B C D da 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 da. Yeah, we have ABC Capital. We have KCB Capital. I told you, see, your banks are coming up. So KCB also does this. So if you bank with KCB, you can tell them to open a CDS account for you and have them as your brokerage or investment firm. Okay. And then we have Pagamon Investment Bank. Pagamon is PERGAMON. Pagamon Investment Bank. You got that? We do also have Genghis Capital. That is GENGHIS. GENGHIS. Genghis Capital. And finally, we have another one called FIDA Investment Bank. Faida profit. Yeah, Faida is Swahili word for profit. So if they were calling themselves in English, they would be Profit Investment Bank. But they're going by the Swahili version, so it's Faida Investments Bank. All right. I believe I've given you all of them. Those should be more than 10, 14 if I'm not wrong. That you can decide to, you can start, now that you know them, you can start investigating them. Be a DCI, you're going to be giving them your money, so investigate, chunguza, but mainly do your research on them. Then you can decide which one do you want to settle for. Okay, is it the one that is stable, has been here forever? It's the rock. or is it one that makes it easy online or whatever? Like, yeah, is it one that doesn't have a lot of problems, cases, ratings, reviews, bad reviews from people? So you do your research on them, and I'll be seeing you on the shares or the MMF or both the challenge groups that I have created for us to grow together. So in the MMF challenge group, we are challenging ourselves to individually have invested at least, I said at least, okay, for some people it might be at most 100,000 Kenyan shillings by the end of 2026. And for others, for the shares group, we are challenging ourselves to have bought shares or stocks worth 150,000 Kenyan shillings by the end of 2026, so that you start 2027 with a portfolio. Yeah, that's a point. What's a portfolio? A portfolio is the investment value that an individual or a company owns. Like when we look at you, like your investment value, where have you invested, how much, so let's say you've joined the MMF group, you've been challenged, you've hit the target, so you have 100,000, of course, plus interest that have been accruing. Remember, they accrue daily. So plus the interest, you have over 100,000 in an MMF account of your choice. And then when it comes to stocks, you have company M, because we said 150,000 by end of 2026 worth of stocks, right? So let's say you have company A, you've bought worth 20,000. Company C, you've bought worth 50,000. And company D, you've bought maybe 70,000. So you've distributed them. So when we look at those, we say, Katrina has a portfolio that is worth 250,000 Kenyan shillings. From the money market fund, that's the MMF, to the shares of different companies, that's her worth investment wise. That's a portfolio for you. That's what I want us to build together. And that's why I'm welcoming you to the shares and the MMF challenge groups. It's only 500 bob to join the MMF group, and it's only 1,000 bob to join the shares group. You send your M-Pesa to +254 791 545897, and then you send me the WhatsApp message for either the 500, 1,000, or both. If you want to be in both groups, you send the message, the M-Pesa message, to WhatsApp on the same number. All right, that's it. So I'll be seeing you on the next video. Continue working towards financial freedom, generational wealth, especially for the rest who didn't find it in our family. We are the new families that are going to start it and leave it for generations. They come and multiply, multiply, multiply. All right? Like the video if you haven't, so that it reaches more people. Share with those you know and those who know you. Tell me what else you wanna know. Tell me if you're joining the groups. Are you already in the group? How is it so far? In any of the groups? Are you loving the journey so far? Like, let's talk, okay? Share your wealth also. If there's any that I have left out, any company, investment firm, list it down there. Which one are you working with? Which one have you researched on and you like it? Let me know in the comments. Or which one are you already working with, that is your brokerage firm? Which one are you on? Let me know in the comments. And how is it taking you so far? Are you loving everything about it? The customer service, the everything, And I will be seeing you on the next video. I hope you've subscribed. Please check, please confirm. You can even turn on the notification bell so that you never miss any video. You get it when it's still hot. Okay? See you on the next one. Happy investing.